Hello dear researchers, I hope you are doing great. In this tutorial, we are going to learn how to analyze Likert scales using paired samples t-tests if the data is parametric or normally distributed, and Wilkinson signed rank test if the data is not normally distributed. So in this case, we have a SPSS file that consists of a Likert scale with 17 items, and we want to test the attitudes of some respondents before taking a training and after taking a training. We want to see whether their beliefs have changed thanks to the training that they have taken. All right, so the training is like a treatment. So this paired samples t-test is used mainly when we have paired samples, that is the same sample that is surveyed twice or over time. So here, this is like the first assumption of paired samples t-test. So let's check this. So the first step is that we need to compute the mean score of Likert scale. I'm going to attach a link to a video on how to do that because it's beyond the scope of this video to do this, and even another video on how to test the normality of Likert scale data. Anyway, so let's go directly to how we can do this using SPSS. So if we want to analyze the views of teachers before and after checking the training with regard to the importance of homework, I'm going to go to Analyze and I'm going to go to Compare Means. And then I'm going to go here and check Paired Samples t-test. As you can see, click on it and reset. I'm going just to go to the variables, and I'm going to move the beliefs before the training to the first variable and the beliefs after the training to the second variable. And in options, just can choose the let's say p-value or the sig value. Here it's set at 0.05, that is 95%. And how we can deal with missing data or values, exclude cases listwise or analysis by analysis. So I can keep it here default, click continue, and then click OK. So here is the output. Now we have the first table, that is paired sample statistics. As you can see here, the mean score of respondents before and after. You can see that there is slight increase in the mean score. This means that more respondents agree with the importance of homework. The N means the number of the respondents. The standard deviation means how each respondent differs from the other, etc. Then we have the sig value here. This table is very important. So the sig value is below 0.05. Therefore, we reject the null hypothesis that states that there is no difference between respondents who took the training and respondents who did not take the training with regard to homework. And this is like let's say another table on paired sample status, and you can see the two variables or the two times or respondents view or evaluated the importance of homework, and this the p-value. So you can just take this table, copy it, and paste it to Microsoft Office and report it along with so I'm going to use a special uh, paste. Okay, and then I can start reporting this, and I can take the mean score to see which group differs from the other. Okay, so these are the two important tables that need to be included in the analysis. Okay, so once we conduct this paired samples t-test, I'm going to show you how we can conduct Wilkinson signed rank test using SPSS as well. So we can go to the data set. We need also to calculate the mean scores. We already have calculated them. So I'm going to go to Analyze and then Non-parametric tests and related samples. Check related samples, reset. I'm going to move the variables to the test fields. Okay. So that's it for this. I then click Run. The other settings are not important, so do not change anyone here unless you want to change the significant or significance level, etc. Okay, so let's go and click Run. So once we click Run, we're waiting for the output. So beliefs before and after the training, as you can see, the results of the non-parametric tests. So the null hypothesis here, the decision is reject the null hypothesis, and the test is related samples Wilson signed rank test. Okay, so this means that the sig value is below 0.05, which is great. Therefore, there is statistically significant difference between the two samples, so to speak. Then we have this table again shows exactly the difference. I can just keep this one, and this visually represents this difference. You can see the median here increases a little bit in the second time. Okay, or so here we can conclude that the training is effective or has an impact on changing the attitudes of teachers. So I can just copy this table and paste it. I can choose special paste. You can see here the results of the parametric and non-parametric tests are both statistically significant, which is great. I can also take the chart and paste it just to visually represent the data. So this is how we go about doing the paired samples t-test and the non-parametric Wilson signed rank test on Likert scale data. If you have questions or remarks, do not hesitate to post them below. I'm going to leave the links to some important videos in the description box or the comment section. Till then, see you in another tutorial. Bye for now.